To take phone orders for regular single ticket sales, as usual, the first thing to check is whether the customer is already in the system. I have Deborah Parker on the phone, and she wants to buy single tickets. Happily, she's already in our system. So the first thing I do is I click Buy Tickets, and because the customer search bar says Deborah Parker, keep in mind that this flow is going to result in tickets being purchased for Deborah's account. But the flow that we're going to go through is exactly the same as what the customer themselves would do if they were buying the tickets online. Because some people aren't comfortable doing that, we have the possibility of having the box office agent purchase the tickets for her. Deborah wants to buy tickets for Hamlet, and we could sell her tickets to any performance. Whenever we pick a performance, Audience First will let us know how many tickets are available. The customer wouldn't see this information, but the reason it's presented to us is sometimes we may have set the sales limit for external customers below the capacity of the house. In this case, 135 in-house means the house will seat 135 people, and 135 saleable means we've allowed the sales to actually top out at how many we can hold in the house. In other words, there are cases where we might, at our discretion, allow a customer to purchase a show that they believed was sold out, but we know actually still has seats available. She's going to want 2 general admission tickets, so we'll enter a 2, and we can see that the total immediately updates. We could ask if any of her guests require accommodation. We can also ask if she maybe would like to make a generous additional donation to help support the theater. And once we're done, we'll continue to her billing information. There's a little reminder, primarily intended for customers, to double check the dates before submitting the order, and in this case, we're confident that these are the dates that she wanted. The billing information must match the credit card that she's going to use to pay for the tickets. The information that's already filled in here is the information that we have on record in the database, but if it turns out that this is not correct, you could click Change Billing Address to update this information and then automatically come back to this point. This Isn't Me is provided for customers who are going through this flow and realize that somebody else had previously logged in and forgotten to log out, so we don't need to worry about it. Once we've confirmed that her billing information is correct, all we need to do is take her credit card number, enter the expiration date, and the 3-digit security code on the back of the card. At that point, when we click Charge Credit Card, her credit card would be processed and she would receive a confirmation email if she had an email address on file. If we decide to back out of the transaction, we can just click Cancel Now and nothing will happen. As well, notice there's another yellow stripe, and remember that yellow is the color of information seen by admins. The patron would not see this if they were on the website on their own. This additional stripe allows us to accept checks or cash so that we can process these transactions at the box office window as well as over the phone for customers who don't wish to pay with a credit card. At your discretion, you can also choose to accept cash payment and make an annotation that the customer will pay at the door. In this case, we're not going to charge the credit card because we don't have a real credit card number.